going to do the dry run. Basically, dry run meaning I'm going to put together the kit for the Les Paul, which I'm going to actually rename that because well, they call it the LP, but we don't know what that stands for. So we're going to come up with a new nickname altogether. So we're going to take all these parts, even though I'm going to get different parts and all that later on, but just to kind of get it started with what I have to do and all that. So I know what I'm working with because I'm going to go to Harbor Freight and pick up some other tools. Now my furry techs, Chip and Chip and Hank can now play with this because they were eating the styrofoam. So throw it over there. So I hope everyone's having a good Saturday. And here, just so you guys know, it's STRICH. STRICH. I think I'm getting better at pronouncing it. I'm going to have a hard time seeing who's on and who's off because I'm over there. I'll be over here, but I think I could put the phone a little bit closer. Let me see. So I'm going to keep checking back and forth because we'll be working with. So I don't even have the neck really in. I just have it kind of, pushed in. So I gotta go get my thing for the neck. Not firing all cylinders right now. It seems like but I'm getting there. So, and apparently the blue dye I got for this is it's almost here. Let me see if I can flip this around. I can get this. Hold on. I'll get this. Yeah. We're gonna have to do it like that. Yep. So I might have a hard time seeing you guys because I'm gonna have to check back and forth. So, but alrighty. So I know the neck fits. So I just gotta screw them in that way. But when you screw in the neck, you do it in an X pattern. So, and then I might actually put a little bit of lemon oil on this just because it's looked like it's been just sitting in that box and in the warehouse. God, I have to see the serial number, but that looks, for the way the fretboard works, that looks like at least a year, maybe 2 years, and it's from overseas. As for the body, we're gonna look at the mahogany. It's actually really clean. So, and they already did a sealer coat on it before they sent it out. I will, though, today be putting in EMI tape. So I have a bunch of this stuff. So I don't know if I really need to put it in here, but I'll do it anyway because it's still a pain in the butt. But I've had this tape for a while, and this stuff is very expensive. Hey, thanks for the like. But yeah, so I'm hoping the blue comes. I know it's a Sunday coming up, but it'd be nice if they actually delivered it because it's like a third-party delivery service. And just for the people that haven't seen the headstock, I thought it was really cool because it could be another person's headstock, but it just looks different. So I don't, because it's a different color than the mahogany. I was gonna paint it blue because that's what color I'm getting, but wait till you see the blue. But because it's a lighter color, I'm actually gonna go. I'm just gonna paint the wood stain that I'm doing the back of the body of the mahogany. So, and back here is gonna be the same as the wood stain I'm doing. So I mean, it's still gonna be looking cool. I'm gonna replace this nut with the Graph-Tec. That I'm gonna put a brass nut here. I'm still thinking which one I want to do because when you're building these, you're actually building your own custom guitar that you want. It's just not, you're not spending like 2.5 mortgage payments on it. You're just spending a couple $100 at most. I mean, there's sometimes you just gotta like run your hands across the fretboard like this or on the sides, and see, okay, there's a little bit of, there's some sharp edges to the fret. Okay, that's what, about maybe 20-30 minutes of sanding the sides. Ooh, I see some people complaining about that, and it's like the almost 30 years I've been doing guitar work and all that, if they're honestly complaining about that, then they should be doing this kind of stuff. Okay. Okay, let me get my mallet. So hopefully all you guys are having a good night and staying safe. Or going crazy and still staying safe. Hey, that works. There we go. Right, there we go. So I'll show you guys. We got that. It came a little bit chipped, but all I'm going to do there is sand that. So, and this is a 24 3/4 inch scale, I believe. And the neck's a nice C-shaped neck, so there's nothing to complain about. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it like that. Let me. Yeah, so the companies just love giving away cables and Allen wrenches. So I'm not gonna complain because I got it. This was free. They hooked me up, so I'm hooking them up. The package strings, for anyone that wasn't here the last stream, I thought that was pretty neat. At least they put it in a pack. I'm sure those are 9 to 42. Oh, here it is. I think these are for. Oh, sorry. I'm trying. I think these are for the jack. Obviously, tuning pegs. I do want to get the Geiger though. I'm gonna pull these out anyway. The bridge. What else do we got here? Oh, and the strap buttons. All right, let's get started. First things first. We're going to be putting on the back plate, as well as, obviously, we're going to put the screws on. I don't really. I need to know which way the back plate goes on, because someone say, "Oh, leave the chrome going out. Leave this going out." Wow. You're supposed to do everything in a completely different way than I thought. Yeah, I'll show you guys. We'll look at this together. They want you. I thought it'd be fun to look at this together. So you go through it. You go, hey, look at this. It's your thing. They tell you to, obviously that's smart to tape up the fretboard and all that. You're just masking it off because they think you're going to start spraying right off the bat. You always paint last. But I understand some people get overzealous and then they just start painting like crazy. Come on, where's that page at you're hiding? Oh, no, I was wrong the way around. So they want you to jump on the neck or the head, neck, whatever, and they want you to start putting in those. So okay, I'll go their route, and then they want to do that. It's like totally going backwards. So, yeah. So I guess I will do. All I was looking for was the freaking neck plate. They lied to me. Little tensionometer. Okay. Oh, there it is. There it is, right in the very back. Oh, that's pretty cool. Check this out. So, because no one's going to see it, let's put this on the back. I think that is cool as hell. I'm putting that on first. All right. See, I don't know if I want to put the bridge on at all because I'd rather just order a new bridge. Because I really like Geiger. For some reason, that company just is really good. Hey, come on, you guys are guitar players too. You know what it's like when you find a company you just like you swear by. Whether it's strings, picks. Remember, going in X. All right, we're on 2. All right, that's 2 in. And we're still flush. Okay. Well, you know what? We should still stay like that. Okay. And we're in, people. We are in. And that is about 5 pounds right now. I dig that. I don't know why I like that so much, but that is just so damn cool. I got to sand down here a little bit just because of shipping. It got a little damaged, but that's nothing. And some of the frets, they got to just sand a little bit. But there's that. Now, I'll go and do I'll do the tuning pegs next. I still am gonna buy that custom these are $20 though, the tuning I'm sorry, the truss rod cover. But I mean, it is what it is. Ooh, these are. Ooh. Okay, this is where the rest of them are. All right, so after I put these on, I'm gonna clean this up, and I'm gonna let that set. Of course, I always drop something. It's inevitable. There it is. Good thing it's chrome, or I wouldn't have found it. Make sure I'm putting them on the right way, because I sometimes mix these up. I get these mixed up with a couple other brands. Okay. There's a different left right now. If you drill holes, add a gasket. Jesus, it sounds like they're building a freaking car. Dude, man, I need my gasket. Guitar players. We are a special breed. Where's that special tool at? I'm just gonna see it because if it doesn't do that, I'm gonna effing laugh. Oh, Rizzo. All right, Rizzo. We both were on that. This is insane. I've seen it all now. We're not going to give you an actual tool. We're just going to make one up. All right, I almost halfway done with these. Right. Oh crap! Of course I didn't. Yeah, I was so like me to do that. There we go. Let's see. Let's see what you guys are saying. Probably like burn the damn thing. Not a damn thing. Okay. Well, here's what we got so far. That's why I'm going to change this stuff to, I'm thinking gold and black. That's what I'm thinking for this. See, you know, it's not exciting to watch right off the bat. It's when we start painting it and all the fun stuff. That's when everyone will start like, oh man, that's really cool. It's like, yeah, where were you when I was putting it together? Oh, that's fun. I like messing with people. Ugh. I just had then I gotta put the screws on in the back of the tuning peg so they stay. There's about 110 pounds of pressure for 6 strings, depending on what gauge strings you're using. What do you guys think? Put the logo like right down here. So I just gotta have I gotta get a printer. I'm gonna see if Mr. Josh at Tactical Black Vault can do special color switches so I can have a match with this. All right, we're almost done with this. We're getting there. Washer. Don't you hate it when you have a song stuck in your head and you didn't want it to be in there? I haven't heard that song in years, and it somehow got back in my head. Now, when you're putting these on, you don't want to over tighten them. You don't want to make them too loose. You want to just want them to stand there because you want to be able to put the tiny screws on them. Because you have to secure them in. And here, that's what I'm talking about. Because some people haven't really worked on guitars and stuff like that. So you got to be able to put, get focus in there. Come on, you can do it. Sorry, it's getting there. There it is. There we go. That's the tiny screw you got to put in. So 6 of them. So it's not fun, especially you're gonna end up dropping them no matter what. Even the good one, even the good techs, the amazing ones drop at least 1 or 2. I dropped 4, so I'm not afraid to admit it. All I can say is just breathe and take your time. And after you put the screws in, I recommend going back with your 10mm wrench and going back to the tuning pegs and just tighten them back up because they weren't fully tightened before. And all you got to do is make sure that the screws and the posts on the inside are just tight, wrist tight. You don't have to go and like crank them down and all that like a machine. And all you're gonna do is you're gonna crack the wood, crack something, and strip bolts, and then the anger comes out, and then you're gonna be like Hulk smash. It's not fun. On the left side. Ready. I'm excited to see what this comes out like because the other one came out way beyond my expectations. Because at first, I didn't look at it was going to come out good at all, and then I started learning how to do the stains and started learning how the guitar staining and coloring works. And how it's like when you start staining the first time, you got to basically just take it all the way back down to the wood. And then the next, like the next couple of days, you're basically just doing the same thing. And it intrigued me about it. And then when I got done, I had like 4 or 5 different colors in it, and it played phenomenally. And I was like, okay, I want to do this again. And then everyone says they wanted to buy a guitar through me. Didn't want to go through me anymore because they're like, oh, I don't want a guitar, I want a bass. And I said, I'll build your bass. I was going to go buy one, so they ended up spending more money. So, as people, they say they want one thing and then they do something else. It's all good. Nope, as I'm dropping things left and right. I thought it was the cat. But I got the last laugh. Ha ha ha. Look at that. She's looking good already, everybody. Look at that. I think she'd look even better with the gold or black hardware. That's just a personal thing. And still, look at that logo, STRICH. And I'm about to, after I go back and retighten these up, I'm going to go, like I was saying, I'm going to go and run some lemon oil through this because she needs a fret bath. And then I'm going to decide what parts I'm going to actually replace on here, because I want to make this thing like the best it can be. And I want to show you guys how awesome these things can turn out. Like I said, you guys, I welcome any kind of I welcome any kind of suggestions you guys want to throw at me, because suggestions are always nice. I mean, I might even build another one after this, make it green, because I don't have a blue guitar, that's why I'm doing it in blue, and then I don't have a green guitar, so I might do the next one in green. I guess you can count this one guitar green, the seafoam green. Alrighty. Man, all my stuff's falling down there. That's not good. And then you want to, what I'm doing here is what I always recommend people do. You get all the pegs going facing straight, like you're getting ready to string them, because you're going to be stringing it soon. It makes it easier. Yeah, it's kind of grinding a little bit. Yeah, I'm gonna have to replace these tuning pegs. These already feel grindy. Okay, I got those tightened, everybody. Let's see how much more we can go. Oh yeah, that's right. I got to let me clean. So for frets, the fret wire I do frying. I swear by this. I've done a lot of fret work and cleaning, and these guys make some of the best. I mean, like I've had really dirty frets come my way, and I thought I would have to do a whole different kind of fret clean. This thing, like I think it was $15.99 or $14.99. It saved me and my clients a lot of money. So, and that's what I'm about. I'm not about taking all their money and stuff. I'd rather save them the cash and save me time and time and cash too. So, that's I'm all about being fair. See, let me show you guys the bridge. Maybe you guys can understand what I'm talking about. So here, oh yeah, see, this doesn't feel right. So here's the bridge, or one of them. Here's the normal Gibson part. So it doesn't even feel right. This is all alloy, so this is like the floating part. I guess, well, it's not floating, but you know what I mean. So that'll go right there. Oh yeah, and then this part. This doesn't feel that good either. Which way is it going? Which way do they have this? Yeah, I think I have it right. Oh shit. Yeah, see? It's right underneath. See all this? Oh shit. It's right underneath the bridge pickup. Think I got it. So there we go, something like that. I still think black would look better. Or black and gold. Because that looks like it doesn't look good to me. In my almost 30 years of playing guitar, I have yet to meet a guitarist that likes chrome like that on their guitar. Unless it's like a color that goes with chrome, but I have yet to meet someone that likes it. Are you guys into the chrome? I don't put the strap buttons on. What did I do with the damn stuff? Oh, yeah, it's over there. Oh, I already got the strap buttons. I might as well use them. Damn it. All right, that's it. that. Leave that to that. So as you can see, I'm about to put that one in now too. I know this isn't the most enjoyable video to watch because it's just watching some dude put together a kit, and then the fun part comes when I start actually doing the fun parts and all that. Okay, got the strap buttons on, so we're good on that. I'm still up in the air if I want to put those on or just order something new. I asked Chad for advice, and everyone gets scared and leaves. Oh no, he asked a question. I gotta leave. This one. That's guitar polish. Where the hell is it? Oh, this sucks. I can't find it. I'll get right back. I think it's in the room. Huh. Oh shit. It's just guitar polish and this stuff. Where did it go? Unless I checked down there. But I don't think it is. I could have sworn I brought it out here too. Huh. They say this is guitar polish, but really polished. Let's sure try. Or does this work on? I bet I'm looking at the damn thing and I'm not registering it. Oh man, this sucks. There. This is driving me nuts. I cannot find it. I can only find. Oh my god, I found it. Oh, here it is, everyone. It was right where I thought it was. Ha! Yes. Oh, think criminy. All right, you see how dry the fretboard is, right? We're looking at how dry the thing is. Okay, dry. Let's see. This is going. All right, so we see how dry it is. Now watch this. All right, looks like a whole new guitar now. Yeah, Formula, the fretboard 65 Ultimate Lemon Oil from Dunlop. This stuff is awesome. Now, if you go to the hardware stores or anything used by lemon oil, that's not the same thing. Because I see a lot of people claiming to do tech work and they're throwing lemon oil and shit on it. And I'm telling you right now, that's not the same thing. This has different ingredients. This has stuff for fretboards. That other stuff is just lemon oil. And there's a difference. That other stuff, I've watched people's fretboards get dried out, and they brought them to me, and then I have to bring them back to life. If I can even do that. Yeah, I'm almost. I'm at the 12th fret, and I'm gonna bring it up to the camera. I'm gonna show you the complete difference. Yeah, this thing's thirsty. All right. You ready? Let's get you a bit of light. See the difference? There you go. See the difference? Total night and day. And it's to the 12th fret. And you can even see how dry it is right here. And you can feel it. And then when you go up here to the lemon oil, which you're not supposed to touch with your hands because, yeah, you're just not supposed to. And then we got the strap buttons in. I want to replace those. Like I said, I'm really thinking about getting a brass, a completely brass nut that has the G compensated. So where when you're playing up here, when you're playing the GBE and all that, it actually seems like it's already broken in. I was reading about it. It's like a $15 nut. And yeah, there's a couple things I want to do this. Just like all these upgrades I've seen I want to do are like maybe cost up to maybe $60, $70. And that's for everything. Like I'm going to go do some work, some homework on this, but I'm going to finish doing the fretboard so I could show you. But see, I wanted you to see, look how it's sucking up all the juices. That's insane. So let me go and finish this, but at least you can see it because I wanted you to see it. Because, you know, when you talk about luthier stuff to people, you know, a lot of it's like, yeah, sure, I bet he doesn't know what he's talking about. You know, I understand. Anyone on the other side of someone talking can say they do this, this, and this. Oh, wow, you can really see it from the dark that's clean to where it's not. And you can hear the difference when a guitar is breathing. It just makes it sound louder. And you can hear the notes more. Okay. Now, finish going down here. I do like the trapezoids. I'm almost done. We got 2 frets and then the fall off. At least that's what I call it. The fret that does nothing is the fall off. I always wanted to like customize my fretboard at the bottom fall off and just like have say twitch or the model number, that custom model number. I mean, I guess I could put it down there because I have a wood burner kit, but I just like to have it safe from the factory. I see people never taking care of this, and then the guitar neck starts rotting, or the fretboard starts rotting from over there. It's like, I don't know what happened. It's like, well, you didn't take care of it. You don't take care of things, it's bound to happen. Here, take. All right, now we're gonna start cleaning, or rubbing it, wiping it down with this really crappy. It's supposed to be a dry weave. Oh wow, that's some dirt on there, man. There's so much dirt that the cloth can't even stay on it. That's good though, I'm getting it off. Okay, there I'm on the 11th fret. Oop, 12th hour. Oh, this will be easier for my back. Definitely gotta polish the frets. You know what I mean? I got a lot of the gunk off of it, what little it had. I thought it had more on it, but I cleaned the fretboard. Oop. So that's what was on it. I'll show you both sides. There was that and that. You wouldn't think there was that much on there. So here's the guitar now. There's the fretboard. It looks so much different. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through each of these and just polish the frets, and so those are going to bounce out. Here's where you'll see where this company bounces, or where this company pops at. I think these are just medium jumbo. Okay, so you take a little bit. Oh, this is gonna require. Shoot. All right, so this is kind of a pain in the butt, but this ain't too bad. Ouch. So this is kind of a pain in the butt, and I'm sure this is a very unorthodox way of cleaning these, but I found my own system of doing fret polishing, and it works for me. So I'm sure I'll get comments like, "What are you doing? What the hell is that?" Blah blah. Blah. And to be honest, I really don't care about your opinions. It works for me. I mean, if they're gonna be smart ass opinions, I really don't care to hear them. If there's actually an opinion or an opinion and a tip that's gonna help, and you're cool about it, by all means, I'll listen to that. But I don't listen to smart ass opinions. So what I do is I usually put a little bit of the buffing compound on the fret. Then I go and I just go through them once, and then I'll do it by hand once, and then I'll go back through it again. And it works for me because the ends are coming out really well. I'm sure there's easier tactics than the ones I use. I enjoy working on guitars, so. Okay. We're gonna put this in. Right now. Right now. So here's your compound. This stuff's really good. Really, really good. Let me get it. Sometimes if I'm really tired, I go, "Hey, it's fret Polish." No, this is stuff you do. You put a little bit on each little fret at a time, and you go beep 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 beep. But I do one at a time, and then yeah, you'll see. It's not as hard as it looks. Some people make it out to be like it's some huge thing, and it truly really isn't. Where is it? Is it in here? No. So you see, I'm just kind of running it. Because you could tell these were just because it's a kick guitar, you know. They expect you're going to do a lot more to this, so they're not going to. Why would they? They expect they expect you to be a handyman kind of person on this, and rightfully so. You shouldn't be afraid of tools, especially if you're a guitar player. I remember my first real guitar was a Jackson, like a '96 Kelly, and it was a quilt top. It had a Floyd Rose Duncan design pick. I mean, it was a fucking pro guitar. You know what I'm saying? And I had to learn right then and there how a tremolo works, how to tune a tremolo. Thank God, Chris Canella. I'm sure a lot of you guys know who he is. Uh, he was basically not just a mentor to me during my guitar learning process, but he's a good friend all around. And I mean, I learned so much from him. And yeah, I watched him play through all of the bands like N17. Oh, what is it? N17. Then there was Mission 66. I watched him go through. Then I watched him create Autumn Zen. Yeah. So, yep. He's what he taught me a lot about shit. He told me that, said that basically, learn your instrument because, no one likes to see a half-assed guitar player. All right. So what I'm going to do with this first is I'm going to take this and I'm just going to, I'm just kind of hand rubbing it. The reason I'm doing it like this first is because I'm just getting in there to, see, because look, I'm getting in there and cleaning that off. Oh yeah, you can see it shine already. Oh yeah. Whew, this thing was freaking filthy. Almost there. All right. So that's all the dirt off just the frets. So that's what was making it not shine. So what I'm going to do now, I just take in my little router and just kind of cleaning it up a little bit. Almost done. I like to get these extra clean because these things are dirty. Alrighty. This is going to be the last thing I do on this for today because my back's starting to go, and I think I made enough videos on her. This is like episode 3 or 4, so I think everyone's kind of got some watching material and whatnot. I've really taken a lot of dirt off these. Wait till you see the pad. Almost there. One more after this. All right, everybody. Let's do a quick little scrub like this. Get all the excess crap off. Tomorrow will be another day of putting some fretboard cleaner on it because, you know, definitely looks a lot cleaner than it used to. I mean, wow, does that look different? All right, let's see. Let's see, everybody. Oh, yeah, look at that. Nope. I'm trying to sort of just do this with the camera. But yeah, there she is. I want to thank everyone who's stopped by to check this out. I know this was kind of a long, boring, tedious video at some points. And once again, I want to thank Joyce from STRICH Instruments and Pedals for making this happen. And tomorrow we will do episodes 4, maybe 5, depending on what we're going to do. And hopefully Monday, the color's supposed to come in. So hopefully I'm going to get the tape done in here. Or I'll wait to do the taping until after the paint's done. And I'll wait to do the wiring. Oh, no, I'll still have to do the wiring. But well, we'll see how much more we can get done tomorrow. All right, everyone. Thanks for stopping in, checking it out. And more will be done tomorrow. I got to go get a sander, so the sander will help and get more done. But all right, everyone, you take care. And thanks for stopping by and giving us a try.